So, fun fact, one of the most beautiful thing I really appreciate myself for is being able to understand someone's point of view and his own perspective. Flowers in your hair. I thought that they were dead, so I took them off of your hair. Oh, it's nothing new. And it's one of the most beautiful things that you can do for yourself, because if you have that understanding spirit, that's what I should say, spirit, I think it will really go a long way for you. Because when someone says things like a community, let's just say things that are really really controversial, you just be like, yeah, I feel you, I understand you, I understand what you're trying to say, and it's something that has really helped me a lot. So a friend of mine said something a few years ago, and he said, this world, or everything you see around you, or anything anybody do, or anything anybody tells you, or the way people act, they're acting from a particular dimension. They're acting like a camera. Before they might have told you that particular stuff or thing, they've already thought some things through already. And when you're taking in that particular information, the best thing you can do for yourself at that moment is also think through and see how you can also see from their own point of view. But the truth is that you can't actually see from their own point of view. It's really, really difficult, except they really try to dissect everything for you and try to explain, okay, this is why I believe this particular thing is true, and this is why I believe what you're saying is wrong. You get? And I think the reason why many relationships go berserk, like it doesn't last up to like 2 months or even 3 months, is because they don't even really understand themselves. They don't even really understand all these simple theories about perspective dynamics and how probably life even work in a process. So, but it's a learning process. That is the beautiful thing about a relationship. But many people are not even meant to be in a relationship because they do not understand themselves. They kind of hit up conflicts that will happen between them that they won't be able to control because they never understood what they are actually telling themselves. See, so the babe will be like telling the boyfriend, "You're wrong," all this kind of stuff. So the boyfriend will be telling the girlfriend, I know I'm right," all this kind of stuff. But the truth is that they are both right and they are both wrong at the same time. That is just the truth, because it's either they never got to sit down and analyze what the two of them are saying and tell themselves, okay, babe, I want to actually understand where you are coming from. On the other end, the other one comes and says, okay, I feel like understanding where you're coming from. I promise you, if anyone can be able to do that particular thing, yeah, I think we won't be having this amount of breakups we're having now. Is that true? You can't see the stack, but I'm stuck in. I hold a candle to assumption. I don't think about my things. No one understands each other. It's not even one that's meant to understand you. It's just the truth. So at that moment, you should not give a fuck about what they think or about what that person feels. You know why? Because at that moment in time, what you're actually saying is what you feel is correct, is what you feel is right. And the truth is that it should not be bothered because we have over, let's say, 2 billion people in the world, Abby. And those 2 billion people right now have some weird and funny way of thinking and processing the decision making, and they also have a way of understanding people. So if you're bothered about what one individual is saying and why he does not understand you, then you have Jones. Seriously, you have really Jones, because you should not be bothered about such things. Number one, the whole point about this thing is that if you really take care of your mental health, your own self, focus on yourself, not do not think about what somebody is actually saying, because that person have so many dynamics in the way he's thinking. That's why we have extremists, because you're supposed to ask yourself, how do an extremist think? Like, how do they really think? Because it's crazy, really, really crazy. So if you got to this particular point in this video, please subscribe. It's not hard. It's just to click that button. It does not take anything from your body. Please. Thank you. And you have left. Try to focus on yourself and try to understand people. It's really, really important to try to understand people. Like, if you do understand people, you will see that there is also some good in them.